Practice run.
How are you?
I'll be willing to play some bets out on the hall. But I wanted to ask you about the Elroy Sparta Trail, Blue Cross River Trail, etc. There's people that like pavement. There are people that don't like pavement. But it seems to me that we would have a whole lot more bicycle use in Wisconsin if those two trails were paved. Do you have any thoughts on that?
I was out riding my bike. I like to ride my bike every day. I was out riding my bike at Trek, and I went a different way with my friend Pat Sullivan. We went out for a bike ride, and we went over the glacial Drumlin Trail. We were just out riding, and our road went over it, and it's not paved, and he lives near it. I said, why don't they pave that trail? I go, wouldn't more people ride it? So I'm kind of with you on that one, but I think I don't know. I'm going to admit something to you. I've never ridden the Elroy Sparta Trail. It's on my list this summer to take my daughter up to do it. And so I'll get back to you this summer after I ride it, and I'll tell you.
The racers conflict with the families on paved trails.
Yeah, we'll see. But I'll tell you after I ride it.
That was my experience on the river.
I'm a county commissioner in Houston County, across the river, from the Crescent. And I know that Complete Streets is on in the legislature in Minnesota, but I'm wondering, is that slide available from, was it LaHood that gave that?
It's on his blog, so you can get that there. And if you can't get it there, you can send me an email, or you can call Trek tomorrow, ask for me, and you'll probably get my assistant Cindy, and we'd love to send you a copy.
Good, because I would like to put that in front of MnDOT and say,
Yeah.
This is what they want. Thank you.
Very good. Any other questions before you get to the beer?
I just have one statement, and that is that the plan for lacrosse is what we've been working on, and it's almost there. So we just need to get it implemented and have people show up and ask.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I'm wondering if you have any information that we can use for our place of work to encourage them on all the benefits to get them to promote biking. I've been working with the company I work for, and it's really been tough.
So I got a couple pieces of advice. One is work with people in La Crosse here to build more facilities so it's safer for more people to ride to work. I think that's one. And the second one is one of the things we've done at Trek is in the last 5 years we've become very interested in our employees' health. And so we have all these different programs to increase the health of our employees, and we've been phenomenally successful. One of the programs we did last summer is we started a bicycle league, all right? And the bicycle league was this. If you took a trip by bicycle, you got 5 points for every trip and 1 point for every mile. And we had 350 people sign up for the bicycle league, and there were 30 different teams. And so we had a ton of people riding the bikes. It was pretty amazing. And it was a 3-month program, but it really kind of jump-started that program. And I always believe in something, what gets measured gets done. People like to have fun, people like to compete, but that did it at Trek.
John, can I add something to that? The League of American Bicyclists, which DRBC is associated with, has a bike-friendly business program as well as a community. And one of the things you can do, and DRBC will be working with local businesses, is you can show your business how they can get positive exposure by becoming a bicycle friendly. Sadly, for most of them, they have to see the benefits to the business. And quite frankly, that kind of positive exposure gets through the doors holistic points of view. So that's something I'd be happy to talk with you about later, for any business.
Yeah, the other thing I would say is if you're interested, get in touch with me or get in touch with Krista and grab your HR director and come down and visit us at Trek. And that goes for anybody here, but not just for bicycle things, just for employee health. We're doing a lot of great things there. It's worth the visit.
John, I'd like to thank you for coming to speak tonight. It's really great. I'd like to actually thank all the speakers, particularly Kevin. I unfortunately, for my job, I don't live here. I can't bike to work. It's kind of impractical taking a suitcase on my bike to the airport. But when I go to the airport, I travel to places much farther from here. And every time I get into a business setting and we're talking about interests or whatever, I talk about biking, and I always start out with, well, we live in the dairy state, and all these back roads are paved. And so I just want to make a statement here. This is pretty exciting for me actually to be here tonight, because, and the statement is we are in a gold mine. And I see it every day. I don't live here. I don't get to spend enough time here. I bike with some guys here. But this place is an absolute gold mine, not only for the terrain, but for the pavement, for the groups of work that people have here. So I just hope that we can take this meeting and leverage it into all the hard work that you've all already done and all the HPT that I've been involved in. And John, with your work in Washington, we absolutely live in a gold mine here, and I just want to remind everybody of that. And that's why I live here. I don't have to live here, but I've chosen to stay here because of what this place has to offer. So let's take this meeting and really run with it.